Hi everybody, welcome back to Sid's Modded Life, Season 3, Episode 12 with me, Sid. And last episode we made the iron farm. It's based heavily on Tango Tech's iron farm. It is basically Tango Tech's iron farm, just with a few modded elements to pull it in there, primarily a timing mechanism for the pistons. But it works, and I've done a little bit of AFKing over there, and I have got a significantly nice chunk of iron. In fact, if we go and have a little peek over our storage system here, you will see that I've got 5.5, just about 5.3 thousand iron ingots, so should keep us going for a while. Now we are going to need a little bit of this and some of this, and definitely a little bit of that, maybe a bit of that. And obviously the wood situation is going to only increase with its, in value as it grows. But right now I could do with a few trapdoors. I will definitely need, I don't think I need anything else on oak other than trapdoors, and that should be more than enough. So let's just dump those in there. We've got plenty of storage, and now we've got iron, we can make plenty more, so that's a good thing. The only thing we can't make is a really good stuff with diamonds and the likes, because we haven't got. In fact, how many diamonds have I got? I think I have 3. So I've got enough for an enchantment table and then some. We are definitely going to need to get some of you and some of you together. And some of you are definitely going to have to be that, and I'm sure some of them are going to have to be that, because that would make sense. I am definitely going to need quite a bit of those. My placement is terrible. And probably a few of those as well. And I think we're probably getting close, but just to be on the safe side, we'll take a few of these as well, just there. And then we can head upstairs, grab these, add them to the contents of this, take one of them, and if I just go and grab a bag, bagginess, and put that away. We'll take that with us downstairs. So yeah, my plan today is to, how you doing, Bob? Don't worry, you'll be released from there shortly, but not immediately. We're going to need you, and this has got a whole load of This has got a whole load of stuff in it, which we're going to need, including that. And we are going to be doing some working in here. Hence water breathing. I also would like to just place myself a way out of here. So I want to decorate all of this down here and get it all lit and all nice and all finished. Now, unfortunately, the dolphin never made it. Neil did mention that dolphins need oxygen, and even though I'd left a hole in the middle, yeah, the dolphin didn't hack it. So that was a problem. But there you go. What can you do? I can't remember why I named him now. But Bob should be all right in there. I don't think he'll be able to get out, and he'll be able to poodle around. However, before we start, I do need one thing. I just realised now. I need some sand as well. How am I doing for sand? I really haven't got much sand at all, have I? Let's just have a look at my map now. Where could I get some sand from? I mean, I could go and take it from the beaches around the area. I'm loath to do that because I'd like to keep the areas I'm building in relatively pristine. And I could go over here, but it's going to take an age. I probably don't need that much. Let's just grab... Oh, right, for those of you face palming, I apologise. I forgot momentarily that I have got a machine that makes sand. Right, let's head down. So we're going to grab our water breathing potion, and the first plan is to, while we're down here, is I probably should actually grab a sea pickle or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just take those down, just to get this lit up. What we're going to do down here is put in a shipwreck. Probably somewhere around here, and obviously that needs covering. Now, I've never tried to build a shipwreck before, so I'm going to probably make a complete hash of this. But if we start off, so let's do about here, perhaps, and then we can. I'm trying to look at. I've got a shipwreck. Oh, hello, not that one. That one. I've got a shipwreck on my screen, just so I can. So you did that? Did I not get that? Okay. So I can reference it for hoofers. So that is there. That would go there like that. As best as I can tell. Again, I'm working. Oh, boom. Nope, that's not going to help. Oh, it did float up. Okay, we'll have those back then. As best as I can tell, that is a block there, and then we would have. I'm just trying to see. Here, that kind of goes. Or at least. No, man, I am misplacing a lot. Tell you what, let me get this in place and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, well, that's just the prow of the shipwreck coming through there. Now the next thing we need to start doing is getting in some coral, and I did collect a lot of coral reef. How am I doing? 2 minutes. That took way longer than it should have done. We'll get rid of the wooden stuff because we'll definitely not need any of that anymore, and hopefully that will. I didn't need the trapdoors at all, which I suppose I should have guessed, but you know, there you go. Sand I'll keep because that will be handy, and at this stage I think I'm going to take some blue, yellow, pink for now. And again, we're just going to start putting some coral reef down. We're going to put some seagrass down. We're going to have some kelp. And what we'll do is we'll... And yeah, take some out, put some back in. It's not going to be all like that. Yeah, so... The next thing I've got to do is just put some coral reefs in, and I probably should go and get another water breathing potion because that one's going to run out. I really would love to get a conduit in here. But that would involve obviously going, well, for one it would involve making a ground farm. I don't, you waste it yet. It would involve making a drown farm and all the other associated things. So I'm kind of reluctant to do that right now, because obviously I want to build other bits and pieces. So I'm going to make this one a little bit more like this maybe, and we'll come out with just pop it down. How am I doing? 11 seconds. Let's get some blue in here now. Yeah, so lots of coral to do, and that really just shot me straight down, didn't it? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll get this built. Be back in a second. All right, we are 3 potions, I think, down. I haven't used all of the coral or all of the sea pickles. I've tried to exercise a little restraint, but we've got most of the coral in. Well, all of the coral I'm going to put in. We've got the boat in. That just leaves kelp and seagrass, and hopefully I've got plenty of seagrass because I want to spam that around a little bit. I should have about 64 and a small amount of kelp. And I'm actually, no, four potions down. I've got 2 minutes and 25 on this one, so what I want to do is get a few kelp in. I don't want to put them everywhere. I want to give them the chance to kind of grow in areas. Give me around the place, and then I'll get the seagrass in, and the only other thing we then need is a whole lot more fish. Now we're going to get fish spawning in here anyway, but I would like to have fish of my own design in here as well, kind of thing. Not design, but you know, plan. Oh, you will plant on there. Okay, that's good. So again, we'll let this grow up around the area, and got 1 minute and 23 on the water breathing, so we're still pretty good. We'll just scatter a few around the edges out of the way, and then it's seagrass time. Now I'm not sure whether you can actually bone meal seagrass into it, but you can place it on coral as well, so we will do that, and we'll make sure there's plenty of this plastered around. I can always go get more if I think it needs it. I'm just not entirely sure how I get the long one, whether I could go and, you know, like bone meal seagrass up to be a long thing. If I can, that's fine. We'll try that out. Got 30 seconds left on this water breathing. In fact, let us go and just get some bone meal and give that a try, because I've not. But this is, yeah, I'm happy with this. And when this kelp starts getting a bit longer and we get Bob in there, perfect. But I think we'll definitely get the fish in before we attempt to get Bob in there. Just because. Let's have a look. I want some bony meal. Let's get I'll just get a small amount. I don't think I'll. Whoa. Alright, okay. Did I shift click? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's water breathing. Last water breathing potion I'm using. Let's get in there and just see what happens. Oh yeah, that's good. Right, so I can take a few of these extra along, which is good. Yeah, I'll get this done, and again I'll be back in a second. I'm an idiot. I can just bone meal sand and coral blocks, and it just fills in. I don't even need to faff around, do I? I'll save the bit of seagrass I've got then, and in fact maybe I'll not go too mad down this side, because I don't want to make this entirely green down here, but I don't mind a little bit. Let's just have a look. Maybe a little bit more down here. Maybe some more over this side. And I think, let's just go up and have a look at that. I think that is probably sufficient. There maybe, and over there, I think. We can always break them as well, I suppose. I mean, I don't have to keep all of the denseness of it, you know. If I think it's a little bit too much, I suppose that is a thing, isn't it? So maybe, yeah, maybe break a bit back. That might be that might be better. All right, well, I'm going to do a little bit of more work down here, and then we're going to go get some fishes, and we'll get Bob in, and we'll be good and happy. Back in a moment. All right, I've got some more fishes. Got some jellyfish, 3 of one and 3 of another. I can keep adding fish at any time, so this is not something I'm going to get. I just want to get a little bit more life in there. I have got a horrible feeling I've dropped my axe somewhere, because I haven't got it, which is a minor worry. Let me just go and have a look in there, see if axe. There you go. The worry of the, I mean, it's not a problem. I can make another one, but yeah. So, armed with that, I think what we are going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of glass for starters. 64. Let's make it 2 stacks. I've got to move Bob. Now, you know, nominally I would probably just pop in and do this, you know, without. But let's go and get these fishes in for starters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a little breather. 6. Oh, jellyfish still attacked me. They don't like being put in buckets, I think, is the where that one went. There. Right, so that is all the fishes put where the fishes belong. So let's get Bob relocated. No, that's not going to work with that. Hang on. This borderless texture is great, with only one minor issue, and that is you can't bloody see what where the blocks are when you're actually placing them. Yeah, like I say, it's a great thing with that one minor. Off you go, Bob. Now if I pop in here and block that and block that, he should try to get into... Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So he's down there, he's doing his thing, he's a happy little drowned, he's got his own little home. I like it, I think it's I think we've got more decorating to do down here. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with all of this space at the bottom. If anything, it might just be for the sake of it. You know, there's plenty of times when I do things for the sake of it, and this could be one of them. But yeah, we've got our coral reef, we've got the fishes, we've obviously got a wall around the edge. There's a little bit of a shipwreck poking in there. I might have done that bigger, possibly, but yeah, and we've got some caves underneath here as well, of course. But there's Bob, he's wandering around. I mean, there's nothing he can do down there. He's just going to float around and be Bob. There's the fishes. Got lots of fishes. and I think I'm going to try, I don't know, and get a screenshot of this, just in case this is what I go with for the screenshot, and I think it will be, to be honest. Let's be just because, you know, I think this is a good use for the base here. However, we can't muck around playing with these all day. We have other things to play with. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to put 7 of those away, and then that is going to go away. Okay. So if I have a look at the... I'm trying to remember what they're called. Tell you what, let's have a look. Illuminant panel. Now I've got 12 of these. I would like some more. Those are made from these. So we can go with that, and I can make 6, 12, let's say 18 of those. And they can become a whole load of those illuminant panels. Then we've got chains. And I've got these big chains, and I'd like to make some more big chains, which we can do. Let's just get a few of those together. Let me take you up to the botanical area, because I came up with an idea, and I think I'm going to change these elevators and just have the jump, because, you know, it's the thing. So obviously what we've got going on here is essentially large amounts of essences being generated. This has got, you know, huge, well, it's not a huge amount because I put a load down there, but it would have had it been going. Over here we've got the flowers. These guys are all 1 high as well. The botanical plants are a little bit harder, but I want to show you an idea that I had. So if we hang those from the ceiling, we can make this look like a hydroponics area with these lights above them, which I think looks actually quite nice. Now if we can do the same here and here, and if I do any like I've got out there, then I'll probably do a series of lights over the top of those as well. And I just think this kind of gives you that feel of it being a greenhousey inside gardening plot. Oops, hello. These illuminant panels, by the way, very versatile. But I know it doesn't stop these growing. Now if I put them, as I say, the trees are too high, you need a too high block over them, they are going to be more problematic. But I'm not too worried about problematic. We'll come up with a solution for them, even if it's put some of these above them 1 block and just break out the things. But we can come along and get these in. And I'm just going to do what, oh hello, do what I've got to start off with. And we'll put another one here. Now obviously we've got space around here for more, and I'm thinking that we would have this go to here. So if I come over here, and now I'm going to have to do something about the fact that these are panels. This is 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because obviously that makes kind of no sense being a floaty thing, but obviously we can put those in there. I'm going to stick some nether wart down. We'll get other plants growing in these areas, but I actually think that adds quite nicely to the area. Now I say we do need to do something with these over here, and I am not entirely sure what the best solution is for this. I mean, I can come over here, for example, and that we can turn it, and then that can go. Well, that would actually be, yeah, it's going to look a little odd. But if you were to, oh no, if we were to put a block version of this, let's have a look what we've got. Aluminum block. Let's just go and see whether I've got any of those spare. Nope, down. Let's have a look. Illuminant. Yeah, we've got 3 out of them. How many do I? Inverted. That's the beastie we need. Let me take some of those. Not like we haven't got the material, so we might as well use them, eh? And see, that's the annoyance with this. I don't think, and that's why I think it's going to have to go. Now there is one tree I don't have, which will go in a hopping bonsai, and that tree is, I think it's hellbark is the one I'm missing. Let's just drop those out. That's the right way round. That's the right way. Yeah, that works. Again, not quite as effective as the hanging down ones, but still works. Another question was also asked, I think it might be Pitter Patter asked whether the jungle tree in the bonsai pots does cocoa beans. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So yeah, we're stuck with having to do that the old-fashioned way. Right, and what do I want to do next? Hellbark. Oh, this was, I think it was hellbark. Yeah, this little sprudgy thing makes this hellbark log, which actually has a really nice chocolatey things. So we're going to have to go to the nether and get that at some point. I'm not in any desperate rush, but it will go. In fact, we'll place its place this thing there. I actually need to go and get an oak. No, we won't put the oak trim in yet because that would make it put things in there. We don't want that to happen. Right. What next? First things first, I need to sort out this damn elevator thing because it's getting annoying. So I will do that. Now you need to be a blue elevator. I don't know whether I can I dye you? Please, yes I can. Excellent. So if I get the blue elevator block in, then we can move that out, and that actually frees up an elevator as well, which is actually not a bad thing. So I want to come over here, and I want to come to there, and I want to put a blue elevator in, and then I want to come down here, and I want to get you done and fix that. And I just need one bit of umbranin log. I can get one over here. Oop, no, one, no, one, thank you. And that makes just more sense. Come through here, down to there, into the basement, we're sorted. Right, that's that particular issue sorted. Let me see what I want to do next. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're close to the end of this episode, so 29 minutes, but there is something I've been wanting to do. That drawbridge outside really isn't in keeping with, you know, Evil Base, to my mind. And one of the mods I added recently was Tinker's Mechworks, which doesn't add a great deal of, don't know why, oh, Tink. So if I put Tink, where's that? I'll get here. So Tinker's Metalworks has a few things, fire starters, but it has the drawbridge, and this is a bloody brilliant tool. So to make that, we are going to need, well, we're going to need some pistons. We're going to need 6 pistons. Damn it, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, that's 5, that's 6. So that's 6 pistiones, and we're going to need to make, you're telling me I actually, oh man, I'm going to need more pistons. I'm going to need 12 pistons, that's annoying that you actually need those to make that, and then, but you actually need the distance upgrade to make, oh God. Okay, let's not get carried, let's not get distracted. We're going to need this, and we're going to need lots of them. So I'm just going to make, what did I get there? 14. Is that all I had in copper? No. Just make, well, let's just start. Drawbridge. So we need to make those, so I need 3 of those. Wow, aluminium, am I really that shy on oh, of course, yeah. I don't think aluminium was, that's osmium, that's zinc. I don't think aluminium was actually one of the silver. Yeah, it didn't actually translate, so that's why. Right, try again. Oh, damn, yeah, it's alright. I rejigged I to hide the thing. I do need to get my keys sorted, but let's just do the drawbridge again. So we need you, and I need 1, 2, 3 of those. Then I need to make those, so I need 6 more pistons. Telling me I haven't got any. Am I actually out of redstone? Oh, man. Okay, I'm out of redstone again. We are going to have to do a mining trip, I think. I don't think there's any avoiding this. So I think that's going to be our next episode. We're going to go mining. But for this episode, we've now got this area starting to look more decorated. I am going to do some things in the corners. I've got some ideas on how to decorate and make this look a little bit more less sanitary. But most importantly, we've finally got the bottom layer sorted. I don't know where's Bob? Oh, hello, there he is. Hello, Bob. How are you doing, Bob? So, yeah, and I really like this. I think this is just a nice way to bottom off the volcano, but we've still got that. Now, we have still got space to go up. I have got other plans. I do need to, for example, I need to replace this ceiling with marble. But I'm not going to do that until I've done some villager trading and got the villager breeding going, because marble is a damn sight easier to get with a mason villager rather than going, sorry, not marble, quartz. And we need to go up, because this lot here needs a home. We probably need to get our potion brewing, and these needs homes. You know, this area, and I need to actually come up with a function for this floor as well. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.